Hello, what is up everybody? It's the Silver Spartan back with another video. So today I'm going to be talking about why you will never get rich. Tons of this off of silver. This. So tons of us in the investing community love to invest in silver. There's tons of great benefits in my opinion. But there are areas where it generally lacks and stuff, and that comes to growth in the form of, let's say, a company, for example. If you want to invest in stocks versus silver, when you invest in a company, you have the ability to receive dividends, the company can grow, lots of things can happen. On the other hand, silver is you just hold this, you own this, okay? The reason why I say you should never really get rich off of silver is because we're buying silver, at least most of us are, as a way to save our wealth in a way that we deem safe in the long term. It's a way to preserve wealth. So let's say so right now silver's under $20. Let's just, to make it easier math, let's say we're looking at about $20 silver. So if silver goes up like $2 or whatever, okay? Or $2.50 or whatever it is. So we're sitting at $20 silver, okay? And let's say the average movie ticket's $10, okay? So that means that right now it will take half of this, or you can buy 2 movie tickets with one $20 bill, let's say, or milk at $2.50, you can buy 8 gallons of milk. You're buying this in hopes that in the future you'll be able to do that same exact thing. If you keep this in your pocket, and let's say we wait 60 years, inflation takes place, lots of things are going on, this is only going to be able to buy, let's say, 1 movie ticket, or 4 gallons of milk. So daily expenses, stuff like that, you're going to be able to buy less and less the longer you hold this. This, on the other hand, the hope is that it holds up over time, and no matter what time period it is, this should be able to get me, let's say, 2 movie tickets, or it should be able to get me, let's say, 8 gallons of milk, okay? The idea in holding silver is it's a way to preserve your wealth, and it hopefully will always keep up with inflation, and it should always be easily comparable to other goods in value, where an exchange rate, whatever it is made. And obviously that can change if there's a shortage of milk, or let's say there's an oversurplus of milk. Like, different things can change that, but in the long term, we're holding this as a way to hopefully make sure that when we work and we receive this and we put it in this, that when we retire, we will still have the true value that we earned, and we won't have some paper currency that's worth less than what we actually worked for. So obviously I do believe that stocks and tons of other things have a great place in everyone's retirement portfolio as a way to try and grow that money over time. But I truly do believe that every retirement portfolio, and everyone should have maybe, let's say, 5 to 10% is a minimum in my opinion. That's probably more what like most people see as realistic. I personally hold heavier than that. But let's say the average person wants to hold 5 or 10% of their retirement in gold and silver. I think that's a great idea. I think it's a great way to just make sure that you aren't losing money or value in the long term. Obviously, I'm not a financial expert, so don't take my words on this stuff. Make sure to do your own research and everything before you invest in anything, but it's a nice way to know that, let's say the stock market crashes, let's say it goes up a ton. Alright, there's tons of things going around where this is changing a ton. And in monetary value, let's say 1 ounce of silver goes to $100, okay? You're like, oh, I'm rich. Well, most likely, that just means the dollar's worth a lot less now. Let's just say it's hyperinflation, something really bad happens, the dollar becomes worth less and less, so it costs more and more to buy one of these. So each one of these could go to, let's say, $1 trillion, okay? All that means is that this bill is pretty much worth nothing now. Obviously, there are situations where this can go up and the dollar's not hurt, like some new technology comes out that needs silver, some just random thing happens that makes the demand for it go up a ton. So there is a possibility that you can make money off of silver in the long term, but I think most of us that are stacking shouldn't be looking at making money as the main reason why you stack. You should be looking at stacking as a way of safely holding your hard work in an asset that you know most likely will hold up over time to equate to that work that you put in. So let's say you paid $20 an hour, and 50 years from now you want to make sure that that $20 that you earned can still buy you the same amount of stuff. Like whether it be that those 2 movie tickets or 8 gallons of milk. And if you just sit this in your pocket, I can give you about a 99% chance that it won't. But with this, on the other hand, there's a very high probability that it will be able to buy the same amount of stuff, which is why I personally like to invest in gold and silver. Anyways, make sure to leave a comment down below what you guys think about that. What do you think about investing in gold and silver? Do you guys do it to try and make a lot of money in the long term, or do you think it's just a great way to hold your wealth safely in a way that you know will hold up over time? Also, make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, and make sure to subscribe. Peace out, guys.